The final chapter on JFK, Chapter 12, Segment 3, Oswald's Lunch.
Question. Where was Lee Harvey Oswald on November 22nd, 1963 at 12:30 p.m.? Was Oswald in the Texas School Book Depository on the second floor having lunch, as he claimed? Or was he on the sixth floor of the Texas School Book Depository, killing John F. Kennedy from a sniper's nest, as the Warren Commission and other government agencies have claimed? I think that if we look at the testimony and statements from many independent witnesses who were around that area at the time, we'll be able to figure out where Lee Harvey Oswald was at the time that Kennedy was shot. What we know is around 11:40 to 11:50 a.m. on that day, Lee Harvey Oswald was on the fifth floor of the Texas School Book Depository working, and then after he finished his assignments, got ready to go down from the fifth floor to the lunchroom to eat his lunch. The reason we know that is because that at around 11:45 or so, Texas School Book Depository manager William Shelley said that he saw Oswald doing work on the fifth floor pulling books. And around that same time, or just a little after, Texas School Book Depository employees Bonnie Ray Williams and Billy Lovelady also saw Oswald on the fifth floor and waiting for an elevator to be sent up so he could go down, with Williams actually going up to the sixth floor at that time to eat his lunch. With that as a base time range, it is known with 100% certainty that Texas School Book Depository employee Eddie Piper at 12 noon saw Lee Harvey Oswald on the first floor of the Texas School Book Depository, and at 12:15, 15 minutes before the motorcade went past, Texas School Book Depository Secretary Carolyn Allen saw Lee Harvey Oswald in the hallway between the front door and the double doors of the Texas School Book Depository, looking out at the crowd. At that time, outside the Texas School Book Depository, in the plaza area, witness Arnold Rowland with his wife saw a man on the sixth floor of the Texas School Book Depository near the sniper's nest holding a rifle. If you believe these witnesses, it is very difficult to imagine that Lee Harvey Oswald is on the fifth floor, runs down to the first or second floor, and then within a minute or two runs back up to the sixth floor, while Bonnie Ray Williams is up in one section eating his lunch. Also at approximately that time, Texas School Book Depository employee Bonnie Ray Williams finishes his lunch on the sixth floor and leaves and starts to head down to watch the motorcade. During his movements, leaving the sixth floor to go to the ground floor to exit the building to watch the motorcade, Bonnie Ray Williams did not see Lee Harvey Oswald on the sixth floor or on any of the other floors as he went down to watch the motorcade. And going back to Texas School Book Depository Secretary Carolyn Allen, she stated that at 12:25, 5 minutes before the motorcade passed the Texas School Book Depository, she saw Lee Harvey Oswald on the second floor of the Texas School Book Depository in the cafeteria eating his lunch alone. Now, the FBI had previously stated that she had seen Oswald at 12:05, but when Carolyn Allen was contacted by a reporter, Earl Golez, she corrected it and said that was not the correct time and it was incorrect, and she changed it to time of 12:25. If that is true, it seems a little hard for Oswald to also be back up on the 6th floor when Howard Brennan, a steam fitter outside the building, watching from afar, saw a man on the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository walking to the window of the sniper's nest and walking away and coming back and walking away, pacing back and forth. Since we know that Kennedy was shot at 12:30, and we know that people certainly were aware of where they were at the time that Kennedy was shot, especially in the downtown Dallas area, at 12:30, Texas School Book Depository employee Jack Doherty was on the 5th floor looking out the window, and when he heard the shots, he immediately ran across the 5th floor to the elevator, which was just a few feet away from the wooden steps that go up and down in the building. And Doherty stated that during that time, he did not hear anyone. He did not hear or see Lee Harvey Oswald coming up, going down. Also at that same time, on the 4th floor, one floor below Jack Doherty, were 2 Texas School Book Depository employees, Adams and Stiles, and both, when they heard the shots, also ran to the stairwell by the elevator on their floor. And neither lady reported seeing or hearing Lee Harvey Oswald going down the stairs or the elevator right after the shooting. While it may be possible for Oswald to somehow have managed to fire a shot on the 6th floor and go down 3 flights of stairs, eluding 3 different people, within seconds after that, Texas School Book Depository employee Reed stated that she saw Lee Harvey Oswald through the cafeteria window sitting in a booth by himself. And within seconds after that, Dallas policeman Marion Baker rushed into the building and met Texas School Book Depository manager Roy Truly, and both men, within 100 to 120 seconds of the first shot being fired, saw Lee Harvey Oswald in the lunchroom eating his lunch. Was Lee Harvey Oswald lying when he said he was having his lunch on the 2nd floor of the School Book Depository when Kennedy was shot? Were all of the independent witnesses also lying? And what benefit did they get to lie and try and support Oswald? Doesn't make much sense. In this case, it is clear by the abundance of independent witnesses that no matter what the Warren Commission or other people try and claim, Lee Harvey Oswald was not in the Texas School Book Depository on the 6th floor at the time that John F. Kennedy was killed. With that said, I hope to see you in the next chapter, which is chapter Lucky 13. See you soon.